Hi, I'm Lewis and I enjoy writing. Today we're going to be doing a short little exercise for a warm-up exercise here. What we're going to actually be doing is creating intros based on these 5 categories. So this is one of my warm-ups I do on occasion. And let's see what our prompt word today is going to be.
Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
Looks like our prompt word is alcohol. Alrighty-o. We got horror, we got sci-fi. So alcohol leads me to think of bars and drinking. How many horror stories actually there's not many horror stories starts out in a bar. Tell you the truth. Several stalker stories, some romance stories. Not many of the horror stories actually start out in a bar. That could work. Like somebody has like a special brew that they're selling in the bar. But what would this brew do that would be horrific? What would somebody want the brew for? That's kind of the question here. So what is their intent? What do they get out of this brew? Let me see here. Could do the usual, like it melts people or something, but okay, why would they be serving it then? Just to watch people burn. It doesn't really get you very far unless you're writing a gore thing. Let me see here. You know, they say you lose control when you're drinking. So what if the alcohol they're drinking, I got you. I think I got an idea. I think I got an idea for this. Brain. And we're not going to go in that route. There we go. So essentially what I've got there is it's an alcohol. It's a, I hate it when my brain temporarily forgets words. Moonshine. Thank you. It's a moonshine that he serves that causes people to forget, and he lets them control other people for a while and make them do horrific and horrible things. And he selects few people to get this stuff. All right, so that's what I got there. A special brew. Let me see here. Sci-fi. Alcohol sci-fi. Oh, this one's easy. Here we are. And yeah, we can blame the Matrix for this one. Smithy, he's a mechanic. He can jerry-rig things just fine. And he can also brew alcohol. And there we are. So, romance. Can a bottle of liquor be romantic? Well, not necessarily. Wine is alcohol. Actually, I know how to do this, I think. And for this one here, I'm going to do a bit of research, so give me just a moment. So as you can see, I'm really just did a quick search here on types of wines, because I know very little about wines, and that's going to be the angle that I'm going for this right here. It's going to be a special wine that they have, that they share, and the couple has on their anniversary of something. So I'm not sure what that anniversary is. And so right here, just did a quick search on best wines, and this is what I got. So I'm just going to pick this one here because it sounds it sounds like a wine that somebody would drink. His name is too close to like box wine to me. It probably has nothing to do with box wine. Shows you how little I know about wine. I see Josh Cellars. I think of the big white boxes of wines that you get by the gallons. It's probably not the same from the grocery store, you know. Probably nothing like that, but that's what my brain says. This one here, my brain says it's because the name Antinori. Yeah, I'm probably mispronouncing that, and I apologize. And let me see here. There we go. So for the romance thing, I guess it's kind of a bit bitter to start a romance off with. Eleanor, she's obviously suffered a great deal. I've told you that right here. So that's kind of my idea with this. And Miguel is going to slowly walk her through her pain, and they're going to get closer together, and then they'll eventually end up together, and that's kind of how that's a romance on that one there. Comedy. This one is easy. Okay, so there we are. Just typical comedy thing. He tries to grab bottle flips, shatters. Now Johnson will have to spend the entire story trying to make up $5,000 in, we'll say, 1960s New York or something. And it'd be basically a comedy of errors the whole story through. That's what I see that one going. For adventure. You know, Model Ts used to run on alcohol. It's one of the reasons why the Tin Lizzies, as they were known at the time, were so popular in the 20s, especially around the Shiner area and things. Ooh. That would be... Huh. Okay, here we go. So, Floyd, main character in this one. And this right here, if I was going to edit this, which I'm not editing this here, I would change the way that's worded. Scanning countryside, he's looking for... Essentially, he's looking for a still to rob the liquor from the still to run in his Model T so he can go see his father before his father dies. And the way this adventure would work is Floyd is going to be running from the owners of this still that he would find out is part of a larger family that's in the area he didn't know was there still. And also the law, who finds out that he has illegal liquor, essentially. So that's the way I would do this story if I was going to do this one. Floyd would be in for a grand adventure. I'm not writing that either. But anyways, that's just a brief little thing here. It's a great way to get your mind into gear about different types of stories. It's also a great way to practice how you write stories, how you start stories, rather. And if you're having trouble starting stories off, here's a book I'll recommend. Okay, I would recommend this book here, Great Beginnings and Endings by Georgianne Ensign. It's the opening closings of great novels, and it really will help you see what the greats are doing to start and to finish their stories, so you can get a better idea of what a good opening looks like, and that may help jumpstart your brain towards a good opening. That's my opinion anyway. Thank you for hanging out. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. If you would like to help me out and give me cash, how about buying a book instead? Dreamers of the Sea is available right now on Amazon. You can get it in paperback. The hardcover, if you don't want the fox on it, is got no fox. And also available on Kindle and Audible as well, which the Austin Rhodes did a fantastic job in narrating this book. So I highly recommend giving it a shot, and thank you for hanging out, and see y'all on the next one.